Hello everyone, Zavs here, and today we're having a very special video. I'm very excited to do this one. It's something that I've planned to do for years now, and I haven't got around to it until today. And it's happening, baby! Okay, so first off, I thought of making a favorites video, but I realized that a lot of items on my favorite list has been vinyls. And here the thought came in my head, saying, "Hey, you plan to do a vinyl video for ages now, right? I feel like now is the time to do it." And well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. All the vinyls, baby. No, okay. The thing that you have to know, these are like my own new ones that I have acquired myself, right? I have another stack of vinyls that I got from my grandma, okay? So they're vintage, they're retro, they were made in like the 60s, okay? But I feel like it's good to show what I own, so like my own ones. So I want to focus on these ones today. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video on including those ones as well, but for now that's the only thing that I want to show you guys. So I started collecting vinyls maybe like 2 years back, and I haven't been as active as I was from the beginning, but I do like to buy vinyls here and there. Whenever I travel, I'd like to look at some places, because here we don't have that big of an option for vinyls. But when I travel abroad, I can look at either record shops that have music that I'm interested in. And yeah, okay, without further ado, let's get into it, because I'm just rambling right now. Anyway, okay, so this album right here, my ladies and gentlemen, is my first vinyl record that I have received. Now, this album is called Hateful of Hollow. It is the first album by my beloved band, The Smiths. And this album has been released in 1984, I believe. And it's an absolute masterpiece of an album. It looks beautiful. Okay, my boys, Morrissey over here, alright? I really treasure it. And honestly, I love The Smiths so much that I wish I had more albums of this, and I'm planning on getting more, like Meat is Murder, Louder Than Bombs, The One Won't Listen, and you know, all those albums. So Hateful of Hollow is the first one on my list in the collection. Take notes, boys. The best of Morrissey, friends. Okay. Okay. I love Morrissey. I know it's a very controversial thing to say, since he's not liked by many, and it's not a surprise. But his work I enjoy. I love his music, I love his voice, I love his sound, and I'm not afraid to say it, alright? So this is his best of. It has basically 2 records inside, and it includes a lot of his very famous songs. Sued Head, November Spawn the Monster, Every Day's Like Sunday, like everything from Morrissey that I like is here, boys. This was released in 2011. It's a really good record, alright? I listen to it often. I don't want to say all the time, because I have other records to listen to that you're gonna get into in a second. But yeah, it's a good one, and I like it. Okay. There's this one that I have. It's Depeche Mode, and it's called Cover Me. It's not an album. It's not an album. It says remixes at the bottom, because what it has, a lot of remixes and reworks of the song Cover Me. I don't particularly listen to it as much, because it's basically the same song. It's very interesting to listen to, because it obviously is a lot of different covers, and you can like listen to different instrumentals and stuff. I would love to get more of Depeche Mode actual albums and not just a cover me kind of edition. It's good to have different types of like records, not just albums, but things like these too, like, you know, remixes and stuff. So I hope I will get more albums of Depeche Mode in the future because I really like Depeche Mode, and it would be a shame to not have any. So that's the one, Depeche Mode Cover Me. That's my third one that I own. The the album that I got with this one for New Year's was Boney M, people, okay? The album that I'm holding in my hands right now is called Bunununus. That's right, it's Bunununus right here. And okay, that's okay, so this isn't really something that I talk about on my channel because I usually listen to different type of music, but I'm open to interpretation, okay? I like listening to different things. Boney M is something that I've listened to occasionally. It's not something that I particularly like listen to on a daily basis for a fact, but it's a good album, right? It's very upbeat. It's it makes me happy, okay? And I'm not afraid to say it. I've actually seen Boney M live, so I have full rights to say that I like them, and I do. So here's an album, Bunununus, that I own. It's great. It makes me happy, and here's that. Yeah, you've seen this in my favorites video for a fact. This is Leonard Cohen, his greatest hits album. And it has a lot of lovely songs that I absolutely adore. Oh my god, it's such a good vinyl. I hold it so close to my heart because it sets me in such a mood. Like, all the songs, I mean, okay, the list of tracks here, I'm reading all of them because they're all really good, okay? Suzanne, Sisters of Mercy, So Long Marianne, Bird on the Wire, Lady Midnight, The Partisan, Hey, There's No Way to Say Goodbye, Famous Blue Raincoat, my dude's Famous Blue Raincoat, hello, Last Year's Man, Chelsea Hotel Number 2, Who by Fire, Take This Longin'. This list of tracks is absolutely wonderful. I listen to this vinyl a lot, and I'm not afraid to say it because Leonard Cohen is a goddamn genius. Behind it you can see some notes on the songs from him, and this album was released in 1975. It's beautiful. It has a young Leonard Cohen right here, my love, and that's it. I'm very proud of actually owning this in my collection. So we're done with this. Leonard Cohen, everyone. Okay, the next one that I have is a beautiful, classic Elvis Presley. Ah, yes, I know. My love, Elvis Presley. This album is called Moody Blue. Absolute masterpiece, boys, okay? Look, this is Elvis from behind. The vinyl itself is a beautiful, transparent color blue that I'm gonna take out and actually show you because it's so beautiful. I mean, guys, can you see this? This is absolutely lovely, and I do appreciate like different colored vinyls because it just kind of shows like extra effort in my opinion. And so this album was released in 1977, if you want to know, and Elvis is obviously a classic that I also like to listen from time to time. It's something that like the Beatles, like the Rolling Stones, Elvis Presley is something that I listen to occasionally to kind of remind myself of the classics that kind of inspired so many different genres after them and inspired so many artists. It's essential to listen to artists like these. So obviously to not own Elvis in my collection of vinyls would be a shame. The next two vinyl records I got when I was on my trip to Greece, because I found this lovely record shop, and okay, So the first one is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and the album is Let Lovin', absolutely filled with beautiful love ballads by the man, the legend himself, Nick Cave. It's a very good addition. I mean, it looks lovely, absolutely amazing, and I'm glad I own this. I also own a CD of his that I've also shown in my favorites. But it wasn't particularly an album that that I listened to a lot. So I'm glad I own this because it has more songs that I like overall. And this album was released in 1994. Okay, everybody. Okay. The next vinyl that I have is the Sisters of Mercy Floodland. Holy shit, guys. I mean, hello? The goth legends to hold this in my hand is an honor. Okay, this album has the song itself, This Corrosion. Now if you haven't listened to This Corrosion, you probably wouldn't understand why am I so excited, but This Corrosion is a whole separate story. Okay, This Corrosion is an art. It's a piece of art. Okay, it's so funky, it's so great. I have nothing to say about it. If you don't know, Sisters of Mercy are an absolute like peak of goth music culture, and I'm very, very happy that I own this. I thought I would never find it, and the fact that I found it is absolutely amazing. So yeah, the Floodline, everybody, I absolutely recommend it to everyone who has ever loved post-punk and new wave. And look at the boys and Sisters of Mercy. Okay? Okay. The last one and the most recent one that I got from this whole mess is Nirvana. It's Nirvana MTV Unplugged in New York, the very famous one. It's funny because I've seen videos from this MTV Unplugged years back, years, when I was small, I was a child, and I was like, wow, it's a very good live. And would you look at that, I actually hold the audio from this live in my hands. Life is great, guys, okay? Life is honestly amazing. And obviously, as you know, I love Nirvana because Nirvana is a 90s alternative rock band, and all I do on my channel is talk about how much I love 90s alternative rock bands. And not to have Nirvana, come on, guys. I mean, I already have, as you know, Nirvana, how's it called? Nevermind album on my CD. And to own a live from them is also absolutely amazing. I mean, look at that, guys. I am planning on getting more vinyls overall. I'm gonna be traveling soon, so I am for a fact getting some vinyls there. I hope to do like pickup videos. Now, what? It's, guys, you know, now that I've introduced you to my vinyl collection as well, not just a CD collection, you'll be on my journey with me, updating my fat stack of vinyl records. Now, I'm very glad that I shared it with you. Let me know if you want to see my grandma vinyl records. And yeah, that was today's video. It was kind of a mess. It was really long. I don't know why it was so long. I kind of wanted to chat for a bit. And that's it, I guess. Expect more videos coming because I'm kind of bored recently, so I can do whatever. And I kind of feel like making videos all of a sudden. Finally, I mean, Jesus, took me long enough. And that's it. It was your girl, Crystal Zaf. Be safe. And goodbye.